Hi there, Golden Gator Chatters. Golden Gate Gator Chatters. I'm so excited that we get to share in our lesson today in this way for Sunday, May 19th. Our lesson is called Mr. Creator. And the fact that we can even share our lesson this way, it kind of gives a little bit about how creative God is and all the different things that we can do to be creative just like him. And that's basically what our lesson is talking about. It opens up with a story about a young lady who created some products out of fruit, and her testimony was that she asked God to help her to create something with the things that he created. And that's the idea that he gave her. And when she was asked about it, she told the people that one of her, I guess, inspirations came from Mr. George Washington Carver. And he created so many products from the peanuts and I think also it said sweet potatoes. But he was the person who would call God Mr. Creator because he created things as well. And he gave him the power and the strength and the fortitude and the ideas to come up with something to create, just like God created. So when we think about that, that kind of gives us inspiration in our lesson, but it also takes us to our scripture, Luke 4:14 through 21, where Jesus talks about what he was created to do. So let's look at that really. Luke 4:14 to 21 in the Message Bible. Jesus returned to Galilee, powerful in the Spirit. News that he was back spread through the countryside. He taught in their meeting places to everyone's acclaim and pleasure. He came to Nazareth, where he had been raised, as he always did on the Sabbath. He went to the meeting place when he stood up to read. He was handed the scroll of the prophet Isaiah. Unrolling the scroll, he found the place where it was written. What was written? This is what was written. God's Spirit is on me. He's chosen me to preach the message of good news to the poor, sent me to announce pardon to prisoners and recovery of sight to the blind, to set the burdened and battered free, to announce that this is God's time to shine. Then he rolled up the scroll, handed it back to the assistant, and sat down. Every eye in the place was on him, intent. Then he started in and told them, "You've just heard scripture made history. It came true just now in this place." Wow. How amazing. God knew what he created Jesus to do, and Jesus let the people know that the prophecy that they heard before that was written, that he was there to fulfill that prophecy in the flesh. So that all made me think, Lord, what can I do? Thinking about the story at the beginning, and also I don't know if you've heard in the news about a young lady. She was so smart. She graduated with a doctor's degree before she's still a teenager, before she was even an adult. It always makes me, and I see so many creative people in the world, so many things that people are, ideas that people come up with. And it's so inspirational. But it makes me think, what can I do? Maybe you think, well, Lord, what can you do? So here's our challenge. We're going to ask God, who is the ultimate creator, to show us the ways He wants us to use the things that He puts inside of us, the gifts and the talents He gave us, so we can be creative, just like Him. And when we ask, we know we shall receive. He will give us answers and He will show us the way. So I'm excited because today we get a glimpse of God, our Creator, and how He can use that creativity within us. Let's see what we can do. So I'm praying for you. I hope you have a blessed day, a blessed week. I love you. And that's been today's Gator Chat.